Skin, fuck you!
Okay,
He's in the prison.
Okay.
He steals everything.
Oh, stop! Go!
Hello guys, how are you? Now we are in Varna. We're gonna take part in nationwide protest. The protest is about the corrupted politics right here in Bulgaria. I think the main antagonist would be Dilyan, and I'm forgetting the name. What's the name of this one politician that is bad? Dilyan Peevski. That's what we are the Bulgarians, that's what they are protesting against. So let's see how it goes. Let's ask people, you know, what they have against him and all the corrupted, you know, elites. Wow. Okay. But it's very loud.
It's beautiful to see the police guarding the people. This is beautiful.
Yeah, for now.
Then it will be something else.
Hello guys, what's this protest about? Can you tell me?
Yeah,
for people outside.
It's about the corruption in Bulgaria.
Okay, what's the corruption about? What are they doing? Who are they?
So, Dilyan Peevski and Boyko Borisov, they just taking all the money from the people. They don't give a shit about everything. They just want to take as much as possible, and they do not care about the people. And we do not want that to continue. So we want to make something about that.
Okay, how do they take the money? What's the actual crime happening
It's
here?
very complicated, bro. We can't explain it in one sentence. It's very complicated.
Okay. It's a corruption.
It's just a corruption, man. You know how it's you know how the things are. So
Yeah, I come from Europe. I know what you mean, but you know, for the viewers, how to explain it. I know that Peevski is an owner of Medium, yeah, like a big media person. Is that true?
Yeah.
He's an oligarch. So obviously he's involved in many lies, I assume.
Yeah.
Is that correct? What are some of the lies?
So, to be honest, just a second just a second, I want to...
Yeah, no problem. Easy. That's not live. Just, you know, how do we explain people? Let's say somebody lives in Germany, in France. What's happening here? Why you don't like? It's probably connected to the Eurozone, is it?
If Eurozone gives money to Bulgaria for something like schools or children garden or stuff like that, they are taking, let's say, 70% of the money for them, and this 30% they are putting the gardens, but they are making them with poor resources. And, and let's say after 1 or 2 years, the children gardens are
Not working.
Yeah, are not working, and something maybe may collapse, and people can hurt and damage. So yeah.
Okay. I think what you're saying is that basically the money printing of the euros in Brussels, before it comes here, a lot of it goes away into the pockets of the politicians and somehow. Yeah, okay, very interesting. So main antagonist is this Peevski, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is the main
So tell me, please, what is the future looking like? What are your hopes? Is there another opposing political party that can basically save the country?
Honestly,
some of the go.
honestly, there's no real opposition.
Okay.
But I hope for a better future for Bulgaria. Also, in a normal country, all institutions should be independent.
From the state? Is that what you mean? They should be private? Is that what you mean?
They should be independent From not from a people.
From the political personalities.
Yes.
Okay.
Трябва да са такива. Институциите трябва да са независими,
But-
да се държат на пешки, там са да го обяснят.
What do you think? How to do it? How to, take the politicians away from the institutions? How to do it?
The politicians, they are so they just want they do not care about us. They care about the money, and they will make everything to stay on that post. So
Exactly. The status quo. They want to keep it as it is.
yeah,
Okay.
and I think, to be honest, this peaceful protest, it's not gonna work, man. I think we have to take these actions to higher level, but we are in European Union, and we cannot make like Nepal, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what you're thinking of is just going to extreme, maybe taking over the regime, changing the government quickly. Is that what you're talking about? But it's very hard to do, of course.
Yes,
just like
it's
you
very,
say.
it's very hard to do, but I'm optimist, and I really want to see some change in this country, because I really want to stay here.
Exactly. You're young. You want to say you don't want to
I
migrate.
really want to stay here, but with this corruption, with this when they are making us for laugh, I don't have any desire to stay here. I really want
Okay.
to, but with this
The current regime, the government, they are
Yeah.
making everything. So you leave the country. Is that correct?
I don't know. I don't want to, but I'm really considering to do that.
Of course. Thank you very much. Hello, man. What's the protest about here in Varna? What's happening in the country?
It's to remove our big boss, Mr. Pevsky.
Julian Pejewski, yeah?
Pevsky, fuck you! You're a fucking pig! Basically,
Okay, what did he do? What's the crime?
he steals the people's money.
Okay.
He does whatever he wants with his power, basically, and he's been in power for a very long time.
How does he steal the money? What's happening? I know that he's an oligarch.
He's oligarch. He siphons the money, the European conglomerate, the Europeans give us. They siphon it, they spread it through shell companies, and then just take like 20 to 50% from money that's for infrastructure.
Goes away, goes into the pockets of
just
these people.
disappears magically.
How can we remedy? How can we change this? What would you do?
Well, we will remove this government. We hope the next guys are not such assholes.
Okay.
I can add something. We're our generation, the young ones are accused of not voting, and this is right most of the times. But this is a problem that is for our society, for our country, and the politician. Everybody has a fault. but right now we are waking up. We're realizing that they are flawed, very flawed, these politicians, and we need to change things, not with violence, but with peace. But if peace doesn't work, you know the rest.
We'll kick their ass!
History repeats itself.
So there is hope, yeah? You are very hopeful.
We
you
are
think
very
it's changing?
Of course,
Okay.
we should be the change. Our generation should be the change.
Yeah, the young people.
Of course.
We
So would
want
you
to
call
live, we want to have a family in this country.
Bulgaria,
Yes, we want
instead
to
of
work here.
migrating.
We want money, we want health, we want education, we want roads, we want the
Yeah.
perfect future for our children and for ourselves too.
And that's what I wish you guys. I think, could you call this protest a Gen Z protest as well?
Of course we can, but as you can see,
It's not a Gen Z protest, everybody is out
Yeah,
there.
everybody's
Grandmas,
out there.
even
you
the
can
older
see.
people.
even the
Okay.
younger people. I've seen children this big outside, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't like the fat guy.
so oligarchy, in my opinion, shall be abolished from top to bottom.
Okay. Obviously, it's very
That's
hard to
my-
do,
Of course,
but
it
you
is, of
know we
course
have
it
to
is.
stay
You know
hopeful.
what's the
We're
problem?
staying
In some
hopeful.
countries, oligarchy, there's a government above the oligarchy and they control it. But in
Okay.
Bulgaria, the oligarchy is the government, and that's our main problem.
Okay, okay. So you're saying that the criminals are, you know, congested
They're ruling
with
our
the
country.
politicians?
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
We aren't in the 90s. There is
Yeah.
no place of corruption in this country. We are in the European Union. We are the second most corrupt country in Europe. Listen.
Okay, guys, let's stay hopeful. Let's see the future. Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
want to say, kocham was.
Oh, which means I love you in Polish. Hello, how are you? What does the sign say? We have some swine or a pig?
Pigs outside.
Pigs outside. Who's the pig? Impersonation. Of course, it's some human. Yeah. Who's the pig?
Dylan Pevsky.
Lian Pejewski. Who would have thought? We already heard that name. Who is he? What wrongdoing did he do for you Bulgarians? Just few words.
He,
What is it about?
he steals everything.
Steals everything, leaves nothing to the people.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's greedy motherfucker and he needs to
Okay,
go
that's
for
all.
himself.
Do you have some specific thing? What did he do? Some
No.
criminal act?
No, well,
Very hard to tell, yeah?
he did a lot of stuff. I don't want to
A lot
say
of
anything.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we don't want him. We want him out of Bulgaria. Okay, thank you. Hello, who's the pig? Who's the pig?
Pig, Dylan Pevsky.
Ah, the
Jan
Jan
Pevsky
Pejewski,
is the
that's
pig.
him. Why is he a pig? What did he do?
He's the most corrupted people all over Europe.
Oh my God, what do we do about him? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve here?
We must get him out of the elections,
Okay,
out of our political life.
Okay,
He's
so-
in the prison.
okay. What crimes did he commit? For what crimes would you put him in prison?
He's the most corrupted man.
Okay,
He stole from the people.
okay. So
Yes.
that's what I hear again and again. But what's the criminal act? You know?
This is the criminal act.
Okay.
What criminal act do you want to do?
Okay, so
To kill people.
okay.
He destroyed many lives in our country.
Okay, can you explain the sign? What's the pumpkin about? The pumpkin?
The people say game over for this. This
Okay.
is Boyko Borisov and this is Dylan Pevsky.
Ah, and the Borisov is who? Is another politician, yeah?
Yes, Borisov is 3 times Prime Minister of Bulgaria.
Oh, okay. That's 3 times too much, isn't it? Okay.
Too much.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Where from?
Poland.
Poland.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
You must tell people in Poland we have many corrupted people in Bulgaria and we
That's what you're saying. We are talking to audience outside of Bulgaria,
we don't
obviously.
want these people in our country.
Okay.
We protest for that. We must have good people who rule us to make Bulgaria again great.
Okay. Make Bulgaria great again, guys. That I can agree with. So, real quick, are you against the Eurozone? Yes or no? The euro currency.
Against euro.
Against completely.
euro.
Why? It's bad for it's.
Bad for people in Bulgaria because people of Bulgarians are not rich people,
Okay.
and the price in magazine will be go up.
The prices will go up.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm very against the eurozone, obviously.
Eurozone.
So we want to leave the current status quo, which is the Bulgarian leave.
We
Your
are
own
not
currency.
against European Union.
Okay.
We are against
Just the currency.
Eurozone.
Okay.
Eurozone. Against euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. There's quite a bit of people. I don't know, probably hundreds for sure, thousands probably. I don't know how many. And this is nationwide, you know. You have all these people throughout Bulgaria. You have them in Sofia, the capital city, and right here, the second largest city of Bulgaria, which is Varna, to the very east by the Black Sea. That's how it looks like.
Oh, stop, God! Oh, stop, God! Oh, stop, God! Oh, stop, God! Oh, stop, God!
What's the protest about? Why are you here? What's happening in Bulgaria for the people outside?
It's about corruption
In the political elites, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit
No
nervous
problem.
on the camera.
But I've heard the one last name over and over, which is Payevsky. Julian
Yeah.
Payevsky. Is it mainly about him or is it about the whole elite
It's about him and Boyko Borisov.
here? Okay.
You can see also in other interviews where they talk with Borisov like years before, and he says that he won't be making a coalition with Payevsky, and that this will never happen. Yet now it is happening, and the other thing like about the corruption is mainly like a lot of people heard about it. Like Europe are giving money for projects. A lot of times.
They are funding this big project like schooling, health, welfare, and all that. Yeah.
And the people that manage the project are usually people close to Payevsky. Like most of the time, are people close to the upper class, and they say like part of the funds are for people. They hire less people or give them less money. You know.
Okay, so the money dissolves, goes somewhere into the pockets, yeah.
But a lot of people like know this scheme how it works. So I don't think I have to explain it.
Yeah, it's very hard to explain. That's why I'm trying to hear though, like,
it's actually,
what's the actual crime? You know, how can we? Because you're trying to get him in prison. That's what I heard from the other people.
Yeah, I don't think that this will happen.
Exactly, that's what other people say as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but still you're protesting, so you have some hope.
Yeah.
What do you think can be done? Like anything? What's the miracle? What's the best thing that can happen?
The best thing that can happen is new elections, and hopefully that somebody else will be
faster
chosen.
elections. Yeah.
Yeah. It's ironic because like it happens too often. Like you probably heard the last few years we had a lot of elections and nobody was happy. So now.
But you still want it to change, somehow.
Yeah, you should keep trying to. If you don't try changing, nothing will happen.
Yeah. But obviously, probably, here mostly the young people are here. Also some older, but probably the older people are the ones who are hard to change.
Yeah.
They keep voting the same parties and so on. Is that the story here?
Yeah, I think it is. But also, I'm not sure if you've seen interviews like Payevsky made a counter-protest about
to this? Something like this?
To these protests like that.
I didn't.
Yeah, well, he made this protest, and the people that went to the protest, one of them was interviewed, and said that he's against Pevsky, which I mean, it was clearly they pay the people just to be there, like they're not agreeing with their ideals, they're just there because they're paid to do so. And probably you know about this, their votes are also bought. Like a lot of these people are voting because they are paid, and like usually they say like they give 50 to 100 levs per vote.
Okay, which is like what, 20 euro, something like this?
Yeah, 20, 25.
Okay.
Which
like $25, something like this.
When you steal from the Eurofunds, you have a lot of money for lots of votes.
Exactly. So it's very hard to combat them because they have all the money.
Yeah, that's
They have the connections, everybody knows everybody, the police, the politicians, everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
And
you
also-
still keep fighting, keep coming up here protesting, you know?
I'm not sure if my friend will talk about it, but he also worked in the elections, and he just said that there are some things that are not okay with it, like people that are not capable of voting.
But they still...
they still do, which you know, like can be manipulated.
Okay, thank you. So the dog seems to be protesting as well. Do they appreciate Pejevsky or no?
No.
Are they against him?
No.
Let's hear from the dogs. Okay, they seem not to like the Pejevsky as well, guys. Hello, are you part of the protest?
Yes, of course.
Yes? So you're holding the EU flag.
Yes.
I'm getting an impression that a lot of people here are thinking that the corruption comes from the EU. What's your take on this? You know, people told me that a lot of money from EU comes through Pejevsky, and now he puts the money into his pockets. What is your take on this?
Well, that's because of Pejevsky. Pejevsky puts the money in his pocket.
Okay,
Those
so?
money are supposed to be the better for Bulgaria and everything else.
Okay, so it's not the problem of the institution of European Union, but the person himself, Pejevsky, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So you think changing the person, changing the current regime would fix the problem?
It
Is that what you think?
should at least make a little bit of progress towards fixing it.
Okay. And what do you think, how you do it? Obviously it's very hard, you know, to change the regime, and people keep voting and voting the same, you know?
Yeah, well,
how would you change it?
this is the thing. Of course, people with a lot of money will not go down easily.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's that's how it should be done. Of course, peacefully, and with all of these people, their voices mean something. So that's the important thing.
So you just want to win the majority somehow?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
get into parliament, vote against what's happening here.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Guys, what do you think of Pejevsky? What do you think of Pejevsky? Okay. Here you got it. Ostavka. Ostavka, which means get out. That's what I'm getting. Get out. Mafia, get out. Okay.
Mafia, get out.
Right on.
означава идеи, Б означава общност, общност, която ние заедно, младите, по-младите, по-старите, абсолютно всеки трябва да изградим, защото това ще се остане на дъто. Благодаря ви. Имам още нещо да кажа обаче. Малки сред Бедни и големи!
Small, the
Българи!
middle and the big ones, the Bulgars.
Партийни и безпартийни българи, които десетилетия наред не разбраха, че ние сме народът, а те са нашите слуги. Този протест е на поколението Z за свободна България,
For free
за
Bulgaria.
независима България
For sovereign
и за
Bulgaria.
България без Пеевски и Борисов.
Okay, that will be closing the protest in here, Bulgaria, Varna, the east part of Bulgaria, second largest city. You know, people are desperate, they're crying for help, but some of them are hopeful, but you know, the change is very difficult. Let's see what the future holds, but for now looks grim. Anyways, God bless you and peace out. So if you happen to be in the European Union and you buy a juice, which it says sock, then you open it, then you have this plastic thing. So if you're a real man, what you should do, you should do this. You separate it from the bottle. Now you can drink like a real man, you know what I mean?